What's up, everybody? What's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Mimi Podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk, where we explore the power of positivity, motivation, and resilience. Hosted by yours truly, of course, Queen Mimi, a musician and advocate who has overcome significant challenges. This podcast delves into important topics like mental health, domestic violence awareness, and of course, personal growth. Each episode, each and every episode features heartfelt conversations with guests and, of course, solo, who share their stories of struggle and triumph, offering insights and inspiration through candid discussions and personal anecdotes. The Queen Mimi Podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk aims to empower listeners to overcome obstacles and lead fulfilling lives. So we hope you guys join us for a journey of healing, hope, and transformation inspired by real life experiences and expert advice. Okay, so with all that being said, we hope everybody's having a good Sunday, staying blessed, and of course, taking care of yourself. Welcome in, you guys. Today is no different than any other show. We always come up with a topic like at the very last minute, literally out. And this week is no different. This week we want to talk about don't look back, keep moving forward. Now, we know a lot of times, majority of the time, that's easier said than done. We always sit and look back, with the shoulda, coulda, woulda. If I had done that differently, if I had said this differently, if I hadn't gone to that party, if I hadn't taken this job, if I hadn't met this dude, or if I hadn't met this female, or even if I had kids or I chose not to have kids, I get into the business, we can go down and down the list. But honestly, there's nothing you can really do about it. We know everybody has been through hell and back. We know we have. That ain't no secret. But we have learned, like seriously, um, there's nothing you can do. You know, it makes you who you are today, and we know some people would disagree with that. Um, but to each his own. That's all we can say. And you have to look at it from the other person's point of view a lot of times. You don't know what that person has gone through, what they had to suffer, endure, survive, and come out of. So it's so insensitive to tell people, just get over it. You need to heal and move on. And they very well do. They very well do. Don't get us wrong. But who are we to tell them that? Don't hold on to your past. And when we say hold on, we mean holding the grudge. Yeah, we said holding the grudge. Some people will hold on to things from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago. We don't speak to family, we don't speak to friends over something so petty and so small. And yeah, more than likely, I'm been done wrong. They done gossip about you, they done talked about you, slack talk, all that. Slandered your name. We know we done been there. And we spent years wasting time trying to convince small minded people that we were actually the victim. Now we're the victor because we came out of all that. But a lot of people will do that. We not saying ain't nobody been through nothing, but let it go. It's like you drinking the poison and waiting for that other person to die. Like, I'm going to fix you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to speak to you. You hurt me. And like we said, they very well may have. But you going to be the bigger person or you going to let them win? It's not about really proving nothing to anybody, period, point blank. But like we said, even, number one thing that helped us was coming into Islam. And we had to heal and grow. Most importantly, learn. And we had to realize, okay, we sitting here holding on to all these grudges and mad at everybody, rightfully so. Not saying nobody else was not rightfully, hurt or upset, but still, you have to realize that some people and some things are never going to change. Some people and some things ain't never going to grow and, evolve, as we like to throw that word around and use. Some people ain't never going to say, you know what? I did you wrong. I was the bad guy. I was the aggressor. I apologize. I don't expect you to forgive me, whatever the case may be. We was holding on to that for so freaking long. Like, oh, y'all gonna get me what I deserve. Like, y'all gonna apologize to us. Like, forget all that because you know you're wrong. And people know. We can't stand when people hear people say, like, I didn't mean to do that. Or I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't. Yes, you did. You just weren't prepared for the real consequence of it, and you weren't prepared to get caught in your bull or get caught in your lie. That's what people did not mean to do. Nobody ever wants to get caught. Some people actually don't care, which is mind boggling to us. But a lot of people really don't want to get caught doing evil or doing somebody wrong. And when they do, the other person is always the bad guy. We know because we've been through that as well. And we just like, huh? What? Confused as hell. Like, what did we do exactly? Oh, so you got weakness in you. So you don't like being called out on your evil. You don't like being called out on your bull. And this is what a lot of people hold on to from their past that you can't do nothing about. That's why with all these movies and time travel and you can go to the future and go to the past, we would prefer to go to the future because ain't a damn thing we would change about our past. Say if we did. Say if we was able to go back in the past, just hypothetically, would we really change anything? It would change the outcome of where we are now. Like I said, we're not an expert on time travel or whatever, but we do believe that it would change the outcome of where we will wind up now. Or it would have took us longer to get here, or like we said, we may have not gotten here at all. So no, as hurtful as everything we've gone through, people done did us wrong, we done made stupid decisions. Stupid. Been through hell and high water and been through things that should have killed us, but we are still here. We would not change anything. One thing, we would change who we had kids with. Who knows what the outcome would be, or if it would be something different. But that would be the main thing we'll probably change. Yeah, we said it, because we done been through, oh my God, it don't even make sense. We ain't gonna get into that. But everything else, nah, we wouldn't change. We learned a lot. We grew. Still had our head bumped. I don't know how many times. But nah, don't think we would. We learned a lot to be only like in our late 30s. And we always gonna be learning. That was the beauty in all the darkness and all the pain and all the hell we was going through. And it helped us to reinvent ourselves, if you will, change and constantly change and motivate us, yeah, the pain too, to be better. Not that we have anything to prove to anybody other than ourselves, but yeah, we was like, okay, so obviously everybody wants to physically, mentally, emotionally, and especially spiritually, destroy us. So we chose, keyword chose, to look at it from a different point of view. Instead of giving in, like we said, not that we got anything to prove, instead of giving in, we gonna rise above. And that ain't always easy, especially when you reflect and look back on your past. Like I should have, or I should have did. We did it. It was so many things, and like all this came from like conversation with our husband. We sitting there like, I should have left, I should have knocked it. Ain't nothing we can do about it now, like we just said. But what people do to you is gonna come back. We don't think people realize that because for some reason they think they're immune and like a boomerang, they think ain't nothing gonna ever come back to them or harm them, or they're not gonna get what they have coming. But it comes back. Your day just ain't here yet. Think it's safe to say we done got all of our payments, still getting some now because we still gotta change a lot of things. But our past getting erased. The only time we really look back is when we be like, wow, we done been through a lot. We done survived a whole lot. So we don't even look back anymore to hold a grudge. Because you know a lot of them people that wronged us, they ain't really happy. Because number one reason, they don't have the truth. So it may look like people are doing better, but like you say, a lot of people can get on social media, they can talk to you and paint this fake little line picture that they doing better because they don't want to really tell you, like you said, number one, that they did you wrong, and number two, that they miserable and unhappy. They don't like the person they with, they don't like their life, but like a lot of people, we complain and we ain't got no game plan. What you gonna do about it? You don't like your relationship? Be single. You don't like your job? Become an entrepreneur. Start your own business. Um, you don't like being broke? Get out there and make your money. We can go down the list. You don't like a certain trade? Hell, go back to school. Shoot. You got the power to change all that. You don't like being happy? You can just flip that. You know that, right? Even on the days when you don't find something, even just go outside, look at the trees, the sky, birds. Just find something. Well, at least I ain't on the streets. That's what we tell ourselves. At least we still got a roof over our head. We're still able to do simple and little things that a lot of people unfortunately aren't able to do because they are actually on the streets and we live that life too, so we know. So it's so easy to look back and like complain. It's so easy, y'all, to find something wrong with your life, and it very well may be true. But nobody, nobody has the power to change that other than you. We can lean on other people, we can rely on them, wait for them, whatever. But the only person that got the power to change that is you. And the more and more you rely on others, the more and more you're gonna be let down. Seriously, because we're not saying we can't say this enough that anybody is perfect, but a lot of people they really don't have good intentions when it comes to relationships, connecting, business wise, even your own family. Unfortunately, yes, we said it. Even your own blood don't have good intentions for you. And that to us is really, really sad. But when it happens to them, it's, feel sorry for me. Everybody has sympathy for me when you didn't extend that to the next person. What do you think is going to come back to you? What kind of energy you think is going to come back to you? The same energy you're putting out there. You're not special when it comes to that. Because life is going to hit all of us hard. You out here spreading evil and spreading hate, it's going to come back. And people shocked, like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. What did you just say to her or him 5 minutes ago? That's why they reacted the way they did. We get it. Everybody out here going through something, depressed, whatever, sad, don't feel like doing nothing, but don't take it out on somebody else that ain't done nothing to you. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. Sitting around here lying, tell me the truth, keep it real. But when you do, they get an attitude because it ain't what they wanted to hear specifically. What we're saying, it's not making them feel good. It's not temporarily giving them satisfaction. And that's crazy. Don't ask us. That's how we are. Don't ask us for the truth at all if you ain't ready to hear, because we gonna be 1,000% real with it. We not finna sugarcoat it. Main reason, because this world ain't. They gonna show you how evil they are, how evil they can be, how much they can take away from you, and they ain't gonna give not one damn. So why you think we supposed to be? Oh yeah, it's gonna be all cupcakes and rainbows and fresh cut spring flowers and everything gonna be all beautiful. No, you're gonna have your times where it will be, but other than that, no, it's not gonna be like that all the time. Enjoy the good, fight your way through the bad. Either way, you're gonna get through it. But the only time we think you should look back at your past is to see how far you have come. We all done heard that phrase. Don't be saying out here holding no grudge. People do you wrong, they're gonna keep doing that. Let them do what they do, it's gonna come back. So we got to remember that, y'all. So with all that being said, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and do is take our first break and play some music, and we will be back on the Queen Mimi Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. y'all. And just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. And for those that are just joining us, we are talking about not looking back at your past, look forward to your future. So, like we were saying, in the first segment, you guys, we know how easy it is to look back on your past, reflect on people that done hurt you, how stupid you were, bad decisions and bad choices that you made. But remember, all that gets you to your current position in your life, wherever that may be. And now that you're there, if you are not satisfied with where you are in your life, remember, like we said, you have the power to change it. Nobody else does. Like we said, if you have the right people around you, that's good. We definitely applaud that. But a lot of us don't. So we really speak for ourselves, and we hope that this resonates with anyone else. But we are definitely looking forward to our future. We thank Allah every day that we wake up. We still have a pulse. We still have breath in our body. And even though a lot of times we don't feel like doing nothing, we don't feel like doing nothing. We got to get up, get this money, pay these bills, and fund everything out of our own pocket, which we have no problems doing that. Like we said, we're in the fifth season of our show. No sponsor, no network. Them network with a couple people, but Allah's the greatest. We still made it this far, so we're definitely proud of ourselves. So along with that, our radio show, of course, our record label with our husband, Military Camp Records, he done showed us how to produce and make our own beats, which is what you guys hear every time we do our radio show and our podcast. So we definitely work on promoting ourselves and putting ourselves out there a little bit more. Yeah, drink some water, y'all. But yeah, we're definitely working on putting ourselves out there more and just networking and connecting with new people. Um Saving money, we're just naming things that we're doing to change our future, saving money, got ourselves on an exercise regimen, hair care regimen, nails as well. And like you said, we're definitely still studying Elijah Muhammad's teaching and of course incorporating that into our everyday life and just following and making different moves, making different changes. If you want your future to be different, and we hope that y'all do, that's what you're gonna have to do. And our husband already know this, but not even he can help us. We have to be, self motivated, and he does. He definitely helps. He definitely support all that. So, but still, it has to be within us. So he can support and help all he wants, and we can just be here like, I don't want to do it. We don't feel like doing it, baby. I'm gonna sit here, chill, and we have our days. We definitely work. But we have our days where we be like, you know what, we just gonna chill today. We also are working on listening to our body more and more. So like yesterday we was tired of the thing. We made everything that we need to make, to help out with the bills and stuff, of course. And we were just like, we're gonna go home and get us some sleep. So we do feel a little more energized this morning, y'all. And we definitely working on that as well. Like we said, we got a long list. We got our little vision board, if you will. Vision board, if you will, and things that we love to do that's gonna make us happy, and definitely most important, how we gonna help our sisters and definitely help our people. So that's another reason why we don't really have a choice. We got to get up and get it done. Cause how can we lead and show people how to do it, and we not doing it? Make that make sense. So you know, we have so much strength and power within us, and we're talking to the ladies right now. We don't even realize it because of our past. Because of things that we allow people to say to us because they so damn evil and full of hate. It sticks with you for so long, especially when you're a child. Especially when you're a child, you learn at an early age, well, damn, maybe I ain't good enough. Maybe I ain't smart enough. Maybe I ain't pretty enough. I want to get on stage and sing. I want to act, chili, sports, whatever. Well, when you got people around you that don't want to support that, you a child. What else you gonna do? What other type of mentality are you gonna have? Like, well, shoot, I'm just not gonna try then. I ain't even gonna worry about doing it. You know, and you grow up with that. We know with us, like for years, we wanted to do, think a pageant. When we was in middle school, we had the packet, we had a song ready, all that. We took it to our mom, and she just flat out told us, "I'm not paying for that." And that's just an example. And we just stood there like, really? This is a dream of mine. This is what I want to do. You just shut down my dream. Like, you my mom. Like, and it wasn't that much. I think it was a couple $100 just to get in the pageant. Nope. So for years and years, we just hid all our skills, all our abilities, everything that we wanted to do, and just put it on the back burner until we hit our early 20s. We had all of our kids by then, and we was like, you know what, we just gonna get into it. And we started writing poetry. Eventually put that to music. We got into modeling around the same time too. And yeah, went through the cop blocking, the hating. We gonna try and stop them. Went through all that too, but and little fact, when we started, we was actually homeless. We was staying with a friend of ours that we didn't know was related to our son, our youngest son. So that was like small world. But we was actually homeless, yeah. Real talk. And we just wanted to be the best example for our kids as possible and not let nothing stand in our way, not let anybody stop us. And people tried. We can't stress that enough. They tried. But we did it for about 5 years. It's been a couple of years, and we're gonna get back into it. But of course, now we are assistant captain. We have to do everything righteously, do it a little different, and we are working on that as well because we have no problems with that. And the next photo shoot we do is gonna be the bombs. We can't wait. Gotta find a photographer first though, but we're gonna get all that together. And of course, with our music, just told you guys a minute ago, we producing our own music, our own beats now. So when we do our next album, we excited about it because it's gonna be all us. We're gonna be writing everything, producing everything, so everything's gonna come back in our pocket. We got this. We're gonna get a house soon. Of course, we're working on a vehicle. And like you said, we're looking forward to a lot of things. But the main thing, we just named a whole bunch of stuff. But the main thing we have to remember is you're gonna have to go through a lot of hell. Right now, you got to go through the struggle, got to go through the trenches a little bit, so you can make sure you get there. So the question is, and we know y'all have asked yourself this question: how bad do we want it? And we realizing, and this is a fact, y'all, a lot of people don't want to change their life that bad. They don't want better that bad. They want to stay where they at, down in the gutter, in the hood. And we lived in the hood, so we ain't knocking it. But use it as a stepping stone, y'all. That's all we gonna say with that. Don't stay there. It's so easy to get caught up in all that ratchetness, that craziness, the foolishness, the effery, all that. We can go down the list. But use that as a stepping stone to save your money, stack your bread, get you a house, move out. Ain't nothing wrong moving out the hood. Just don't move out and become the enemy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody, you not sold out. You ain't black. You ain't. Who the hell are you? Man, if you don't sit down somewhere, just because you don't want better for your life, we not supposed to. Brother, you got to make that make sense. Sis, you got to make that make sense. So that's what we went through. Because people don't want better for you. They don't want to see you succeed as long as you don't surpass them. See what I'm saying? So they got a little limited support. They'll support you as long as you don't do better than them. We don't care if it's on the job, school, music, whatever. As long as you don't surpass them, yeah, I got you, bro. I'm gonna do this, right now. And just like with our husband, with us, we come with an idea something, people don't want to go along with it because they know who we are, they know who we represent, and they know they ain't gonna be able to pull up and just do whatever the hell they want. Cool, because we want people on our team that want to help with our agenda. the outcome of the whole team, the unit, not just your own personal desires. That's not what Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach at all. We teach peace, unity, our people coming together and helping each other without an agenda. Because think about it, once we all do that and we get to where we want to be, everybody gonna eat, not just one person. And we're not knocking nobody. We see a lot of these singers and actors, doing their thing or whatever, but who are they really helping? Yeah, you donate money here and there, you're doing anniversary celebration. We don't even know what the heck this on. We actually looking at the news right now while we doing this show. We ain't hear nothing about this, so we don't even know what the heck going on. But this isn't really helping anybody. Yeah, we said it. Let's go open up our minds. Let's go out there and get our brothers and sisters off these streets. Let's go help the homeless people. Let's go help the elderly. That's number one thing for us. Let's go help the elderly because they pretty much paid away, especially our ancestors who were slaves. Ooh, little side note. But anyway, we named everything that we have going on. The changes we making, especially with our diet, we going down the list. We got a workout regimen every day, vision board to change, the outcome of where we want to be. You gotta make them changes, otherwise, definition of insanity. We have said 100 times here on the show. You want to do the same thing over and over and end up with a different result that will never ever work. We know we tried. No, hell no. Hell to the no. We can. Okay, that's how far we can go. But anyway, no, it's never gonna work. We don't care if it's with a different person, a different business venture, whatever. If that didn't work, find another avenue. That relationship didn't work, hell, we don't care if you got to be single for a while. That's the advice we would give. Be single and get yourself together. Then get out there and don't find a bottom feeding dude or a female. Cause all they gonna want is some sex. We know we got 4 kids and then throw you back to the streets. Have your standards, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They gonna talk noise, they gonna do whatever. But move on to the next person. Somebody else will get themselves to you. Not the right way, but they will. So make different decisions, y'all. We got to do better. We all want to see the world change, but we don't want to change nothing within ourselves. That's crazy. We expect other people, we just said it, to make the changes for us when we the ones that got to step up and do it. We can shut all this down. But our people are too damn afraid. We're too afraid of what people gonna say or what people gonna do. You got to change your life. You want to live or you want to get dead? That's a simple question. Real talk. It's not hard to answer either. You want to live or you want to get dead. You want to do better or you want to keep standing in the gutter, struggling every day of your life. We don't know about y'all, but we sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. We can't say that enough. Sick and tired. Like we said, we know we're gonna have to go through the trenches. We know we're gonna have to go through the hell and struggle a little bit. That's cool. That's cool. As long as we get to where we want to be, especially where Allah wants us to be, we ain't got no complaints. Because we know even with our situation that we're dealing with, it's not permanent. It's not gonna be forever. Temporary situation. We like to call a temporary setback, if you will. But like we said, like we tell y'all, it's up to us. A lot of days, heck no, we don't feel like doing that. We be lying to y'all if we said we did. And we're not about to come on here and lie. But it ain't about what you do or don't want to do. It's about what you gotta do, you know. And that's it. You want to change or you want to stay the same? That's just a question. We ask any and everybody, especially we ask ourselves, you sick of this, right? You want to do something different, right? All right, well, let's get up and get it. You know what we're saying? You got to make change. You got to do better. Shoot, out of here. Okay, y'all. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take another break and play some more music for you guys, and we're gonna come back. Of course, give y'all all of our social media, and give our last few little words of wisdom, run our mouth a little bit more, and we will be back on the Queen Mimi Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk, you guys. So what we're going to do is, like we said, give you guys all our social media. Last few little words of wisdom. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here and get our day started. First and foremost, you can catch Queen Mimi on our Sunday Positivity Talk this and every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, spreading positivity and motivation. And of course, like we said, you can follow us on all platforms. First up, our Facebook page, got that right there on the screen, Manima Muhammad, and of course, the Queen Candy Podcast as well, both of our Facebook pages. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast, and you will make sure you subscribe back to your YouTube channel as well. You can also follow us on our LinkedIn, X, formerly known as Twitter, and our TikTok under Queen Mimi, our Instagram, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast, Twitch, Queen Candy 85, and of course, Clubhouse, Queen Mimi 77. And of course, we can't forget y'all. You can catch the Queen Mimi podcast for those that miss our live stream on any podcast streaming platform. A few examples: Anchor, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. You guys, they're available 24/7. Go over there, check them out, give us a little rating, and we look forward to hearing from you guys. And of course, we can't forget. We about to get out of here, you guys. Um, we are also offering radio spins for independent artists only. Independent artists only. The Queen Mimi podcast and the Queen Mimi radio show. If you want to do the 2 week deal, your music will be featured on the Queen Mimi podcast only. That will be $25. If you want to do the whole month, which of course will be 4 weeks, you will be featured on the Queen Mimi podcast and the Queen Mimi radio show, and that will be $50. Of course, we take payments through Square and Cash App. We will not give that out on the live stream, so make sure you guys follow us on all of our social media. And we can't forget clean music only, you guys, because of our religion. No, we do not accept gospel music. Nothing personal, but we are Muslims, so you will not be permitted to do that. You guys can follow us on all platforms. Once again, our Facebook, the Queen Candy Podcast, and our Instagram. And once again, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is the Queen Mimi Podcast. So before we get out of here, you guys, like we said, let go of the past. It shaped you, it's molded you, it's gotten you to where you are in your life. Now, what are we going to do? Now that we done made it through all that, we done healed through all that, we survived through all that. It's time to move forward. Whoever has wronged you or did anything to you, they know what their penalty is. Their day ain't came yet, but it's coming. It won't be when we want it. We know, but it's coming. Hopefully you won't be around. Hopefully we won't be around. We hoping that we are, so we can be like, ah, yeah, how I feel. Because we ain't gonna have no sympathy. Call us heartless, whatever. We know we are at this point. We know we are AYP at this point. But when you've been through what we done been through, yeah, you be the same way. Being nice to people and forgiving over and over and over. Mm-mm. So like we said, it ain't gonna be what we want, y'all, but it's coming. So let it go. It's not saying they won, but let it go. They're not worth it. Remember your heart, your health, your life. They are not worth you laying in no hospital bed or getting dead because you're stressing out and working up your blood pressure and all that. They are not worth it. You have the power. It can be done. Trust us. Cut them off. Stop speaking to them. They are not worthy of you no longer. They don't deserve access to you. They don't deserve to be in your space. They don't deserve to even reap the benefits when they didn't help you when you were down. Or if they did and threw it in your face, that's still the same thing. You're not supposed to help anybody or have an agenda or reminder of that later on. Or if they help you or whatever and you don't give them what they want, For example, we done had men help us expecting sex in return, and when we didn't give it to them, oh, you used me. You're like, bro, don't sit here and say I did that because you didn't get the reaction you was hoping for. You didn't get the outcome you was looking for. Nobody used you. You just didn't get what you thought you was gonna get out the deal. And people will try to make you feel like that as well. You are better than that. You are bigger than that, and you are going to be whatever you want to be. It's not up to them. They don't get to decide whether you succeed or be better, be successful. You do. So always keep that in mind, y'all. And like we said, you got to change your future. Can't change your past. You got to change your future. It's up to you. And we can't say that enough. So with all that being said, you guys, y'all come over and join us over on our Instagram. We already gave that out, you guys, the Queen Mimi Podcast. We do a live stream on there about 30 minutes or so every Monday evening, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same flavor. We talk about Islam, positivity, and motivation, and the same topic that we do on our Sunday Positivity Talk. Hope that makes sense, you guys. So, like today, we're talking about moving forward and not looking back. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow on our live stream over on our Instagram. So, y'all come over there, follow us, check us out, you know, and we hope that you guys come to join us. So, with all that being said, think we got everything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, you guys. Play some more music. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hopefully, y'all off today. We got to get out here, get to work, pay these bills, and handle business, y'all. But y'all stay safe, take care of yourself, and we hope to see you guys tomorrow on our Instagram, on our live stream for the Queen Mimi podcast. Now, have a good day, y'all, and thank you so much to everyone for joining in. Have a good one.